with the Coffee Bunny. It's brought to you by some weirdos.
And their friends.
Yeah. And the pets of everybody.
All the fur babies.
We're gonna do stuff. Who knows what though?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna sit here and stare at the screen.
So fun. I still love this animation.
I love the coffee one. That's my favorite.
Special thanks to Project Shadow for use of the song Pink.
Yay! Here we are.
We finished so quickly that time. Did you click the button early? You're like, I'm figuring out the proper timing with the delay.
Yeah. As soon as I see the special thanks, that's where I click like, okay, so that I'm still like improving my producer clicking skills. Also, I have a dachshund, y'all. She's so tired. Oh my god, it's so exhausting being a little menace to society. Look at her. Oh, so exhausted. She's so bored. Still working her shift at the Frito factory. Smells like nachos. If you have a dachshund, you know the smell. Somebody smells like corn chips. Yes. Like, look, she's living a good life. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, it's got to get rubbed. Yeah. The wiener requires the rubbins and the scritches. Yeah. Okay, go back in your burrow. Yeah, let me open some tabs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did I even open? I have a Twitch tab open, but it is
I got
neither
distracted
of us. It
from
is neither of us.
I got.
I'm lurking in Coffee Co's Twitch.
Oh, nice.
Because I love coffee.
Yeah.
I love supporting them and their views. My lurking isn't as bad as some of the people during the day for coffee, just because I do shut my computer down at night. Versus like some of the people I lurk in, they message me and they're like, "You're my top viewer of the year.
Nice.
You're rarely in chat."
So yeah, it's like lurking.
Like Nick's Flair. Their channel, I have 140 plus thousand points.
Oh wow.
I just lurk over there, so I'm not like spending points and stuff very much.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. Dang it, I did that wrong. I wanted to open a new tab with my dashboard.
Ooh. Our YouTube Coffee Bunny account is up to 107 subscribers. How cool is that?
It has been.
Yeah.
For a little while, actually.
Nice.
So I've had 2 speech therapy lessons so far, and they are going well, but we have learned interesting things like the fact that my brain will generate new ideas for about 30 seconds and then it stops. And so I have to switch to a different task and then come back to it later. And so for my homework this week, she's given me categories and I have to come up with words for a minute. Or actually, for the time limit is a minute, but since it only takes me about 30 seconds until I run out of ideas, I stop at the 30-second mark. Did I say minute? 30-second mark. And at the 30-second mark, then I switch to a different task and then come back to it and try to come up with more ideas that I haven't come up with already. And so far, that seems to be doing pretty good. I hope it actually trains my brain to like generate ideas outside of this exercise. But
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to see how these type of exercises will help with regular speaking.
Hi, Mama Maggie.
Hello.
Hi, Maggie.
What Festus? He's like he's like this on my bed, and then he was like, he's like, okay. I am. My eyes are tired.
Oh, that reminds.
Remind you what? Oh, glasses. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
There you
Uh,
are.
I forgot that I wasn't wearing my glasses. It reminded me by being like, "Oh, my eyes are tired." I'm like, "Oh, well, my eyes are actually kind of tired too, and they wouldn't if I was wearing glasses while on the."
What are you staring at now?
Oh, I'm having some technical stuff going on with my browser.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maggie is working on writing reading videos, or hashtag writer reading videos for The Moon is Waxing, Fatal Tea, and Fractured Hearts, chapters 4 through 6. And then also is like asked, what is everyone else doing today? Existing.
Mm,
It's been a
I
week.
got a haircut. It is so cute. Let me
yeah.
take the headphones off so you can see just how cute it is.
Yes.
Like, oh my
Megan's hair.
gosh.
Megan's hair is
It's
gorgeous.
just freaking adorable.
Yes, your hair is. I love your hair. It's adorable. It turned out so well.
It's so cute. Like, as soon as I saw the haircut, like, before um washing it, because they cut it, then wash it, and then they do trimming to like make it look just right. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cute!" Like I'm like adorable. Like I every time the hair cut, like every snip, I was like, "Oh, this is turning out really nice." Because I was really scared going into it that it was not gonna work out the way I wanted. And the haircut I really wanted, he was like, "Yeah, with your hair, I really don't think it would work. So but these other ideas you had, I think those would work." So I was very happy with the way it turned out, even though it wasn't
That's
what I
good.
wanted originally.
At least he was willing to tell you. Like with
Oh,
your
yeah.
hair type, it's. I don't think this is gonna work.
He was so fantastic. Like, he was really friendly. He was like, we had such a great conversation going the entire time. Like, he's really got that skill like down. And then like the cut was really great, and he was so considerate the entire time that like when it came time to tipping, like I was like, oh, you know how they have like 5, 10, 20% or whatever on there. I was like, no, let me do a custom one because this was so great. He deserves the extra buck.
Nice.
Nice.
That's what it's important to have somebody you trust who really is like, we're a team and we're going to make you look
Yeah.
great. Like that matters. That's worth
Like, I
everything.
posted on Blue Sky earlier today, like I really missed my old hairdresser because I knew going in there that no matter what kind of hairstyle I was giving her, I would come out looking like $1,000,000. Like, I never had to
Mm-hmm.
worry whether I would look terrible or not because I knew that if I hated a cut, she would fix it no problem. Like, and to have that kind of person that you have that trust with, that relationship with, someone who also knows my peculiarities and can, deal with them. It was great because I had that hairdresser from the time I was 4 until I moved away, and she like
Mhm.
like she was fantastic, and so getting now, I think I found my replacement, and I'm very excited about it.
It's good.
Excellent.
I think my sister was leaving.
Ah. Let's see what else has been going on. It's been a while. I've just been mainly relaxing because
I was
still
wrong.
recovering, but lots of pool time. Lots of pool time.
It was my niece coming down the stairs because she needs to go out the basement door to get to the blackberries. I was like, "Where are you going?" And she's like, "To pick blackberries." Obviously. So I was like, "Okay." I guess.
Today I woke up a little early because I went to bed kind of early because Lily was like, "Man, it's late." It stormed all night last night, like pouring rain.
Wow.
And so today, I woke up early and was like, "What even am I doing?" And so I got back in bed, and Lily got back in bed with me. This was after Leia shook me down for treats and then went outside. Because like it's a nice day outside. It's not as hot because it rained all yesterday evening. And so I was like, "What am I even doing? Let me get back in bed." And I was like, "It's Saturday. I feel like cartoons."
Yes.
So I put on Looney Tunes.
Excellent.
And just like I just played Looney Tunes for 2 hours in bed while playing on my phone and stuff. And like, y'all, it was soul nurturing.
Nice.
It was just just to yes, stroke my wiener and watch Bugs Bunny and just I don't have to be anywhere. I can just vibe and just chill with my dog.
Hi, baby.
And snuggle in the blanket. Like it's just it was lovely. And then after 2 hours, like, okay, I'm now ready for coffee and breakfast. Let's go. And Lily approved. She enjoyed the bits of my dinner or breakfast that I didn't finish. She really likes my millet porridge. Very much approves of it. And I like put some egg in it and some smoked salmon and a little cream cheese into it. It was so yummy. It was delish. They recommend.
You're demanding the scritches.
Yeah. Oh, the scritches are important. And that might actually be why Lily is so sleepy, is because she's sleeping off breakfast. She's got, because, like, I left her a bit.
Maggie says, Eldest and I watched Apothecary Diaries together like that while baking cookies and such.
Oh,
Lily
nice.
looked so sweet, saw the newsletter pictures.
Yes, very nice. I have been wanting to watch Apothecary
Yeah, I
Diaries.
don't know if you noticed, Glory, but I posted the newsletter without you even looking it over.
Oh, I noticed. It was like, oh, I see Kat is feeling it. Okay, I guess it didn't need editing.
I was like, it needs to go now. So it went. I took your picture from your own Substack, Lily, put it in there.
Nice.
I was like, I read it through
Oh, by the way,
writing it. It's good enough right now.
going. So was that the his letter picture? The magazine, like he just
They had
grabbed
the
it
same
off.
picture. She had to return for me.
And you could see more of Lily's belly on TikTok.
I saw the video.
Oh,
Really
so
cool.
warm. Mm-hmm. So warm, like hot corn chips. Yeah. Mm. Nom, nom, nom. She's such a cuddle bug. Okay, back into the covers. Yes.
Oh, I've also been painting a lot lately. I've been working on the Squirtle Squad for Sean.
It sounds so
It,
inappropriate.
it does. That's why I love saying it.
I mean, I love the Pokemon character Squirtle.
Yeah.
Like, I love him. But yeah, it sounds appropriate. Is that Hephaestus
Yes, it's
or Sassy?
Hephaestus.
He has such a distinctive meow, and it like carries through the
Sometimes
mic.
his meow is like so like sassy. Sometimes it's really rough, and you're like, ma'am.
Man,
But Hephaestus is always the same. Yeah, my precious boy. Really? When you do that, mommy, that's out of my reach, sir. I can't.
so shall we go ahead and do our first little sprinty sprint?
Sure.
Yeah.
I still need to eat dinner. Like,
Well, that's definitely important.
yeah. Megan's can't starve or they get hangry.
Oh no, we can't have that. All right, I thought we'd do strawberries. 'Tis the season, y'all. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you on the flip side. Beep-a-da beep. Bibbida 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 beep. Boobida boo. Boobida 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 boo. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
My baby surprised me. I was like, oh yeah, I have those. Which is funny because right now I'm writing the review for my stylist.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about the delay
Ah.
because I was watching the time on my phone because I
Mm-hmm.
was talking to my sister on the deck.
Hmm.
And I was like, shoot, I forgot about the delay.
It gets us sometimes. I was editing my poem and preparing it for publication on Monday.
Nice.
And yeah, was like trying to, and at a certain point was like, I'm not, I gotta just get back to
Yeah.
the
I'm
restrict.
taking care of the
Ooh,
bond.
Maggie got one more video done in processing. Excellent.
Nice.
Oh, and we also caught an EJ Sean.
Yeah,
What up?
Hello?
He pops in and he lurks when he streams.
Very nice.
Ah, nice.
I was upstairs because my sister's still here. She was dropping her daughter off, but then talking to people.
Yes.
This is the Midwest, so or the
We are, yeah, chatty people.
You know, California has like a version of that.
Oh, yeah.
Every area has a version of it. Yeah.
Is every area of America filled with neurodivergent people who can't quite quit talking?
So we were talking about how we got on the topic of how, because like we were talking about like what happened today,
Mm-hmm.
about how I technically have a job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely available, Maggie, because I technically have a job right now. Yeah. And my sister was like, could you file for like disability? I was like, I'm not sick enough
Mm-hmm.
for that. And I was like, because I can still work. It's just she's like, but it's affected multiple jobs. Like,
Yep.
like it does hinder your ability to have like these jobs. I'm like, yeah. Do you know what they all have in common?
Mm-hmm.
They're all physically demanding retail jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But I can
You
work.
should maybe you should check out the program I'm a part of in your state because they have one in all the states and you'd qualify.
Yeah. Megan, I owe over $2,000 to University of Southern Mississippi, so I can't go to any college with any financial aid until
But
I
they
pay
have other programs and they have other ways, and you already have a degree. They could
That's
help
true.
you
I do already have it.
They could help you get a job that is not like retail, that is not physically demanding.
Yeah.
It might be something worth looking into.
True. And then we ended up talking about how I was like, I don't have, like, I'm pretty sure I have dyslexia. It's just never been diagnosed, which is really messed up because I had to go through a lot of rigorous testing as a child to be put in special education because I couldn't read correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I tested out of special ed, so I then had to go through another round of rigorous testing. And then it wasn't until after I graduated high school that, like, we had the realization of I might have dyslexia, considering my father has dyslexia, or how I never got tested for like ADHD.
No, because that's a boy thing, right?
Yeah. My sister, my older sister has been diagnosed since she was like a child.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm like, because I am diagnosed, like I have chronic anxiety and chronic depression. Like I have been diagnosed with those of like I do have them. And then, of course, my ulcerative colitis and my gastritis. I'm like, I managed to get this lovely ball of disabilities.
Yep.
I was like, how did I get the genetic lottery?
You're so lucky.
We were also talking about how every person, me and all of my siblings have mental health issues, and we we inherited them from our mother.
Mhm.
My mom has she's not she's better now, like she's not in a slump, but she was once put on depression medication, the highest dose of a medication that they basically call happy pills.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom couldn't take them because she's like, I don't like how they make me feel. She's like, they turn into those ones, like they were the dose she needed, technically. But she's like, they make me feel like a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom just rolling around unmedicated.
What did the young call it? Raw dogging life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know, it's so
My
great.
whole family is. And my sister, one of my siblings has to, because she's addicted, like because she was put on them so young.
Yep.
She developed an addiction and she's aware. So her doctors have all been informed you cannot give her mental health medication. She's addicted. So like whenever she brings up like her mental health, they'll be like, all right, here's all the papers that we can go through to help you with these coping skills.
Like,
because you cannot have medication.
Yep.
Because also, addiction is hereditary.
Mm.
Yeah.
And we have a long history of it in my family.
Our family is the opposite. Nobody can get addicted to shit.
Oh, are you leaving?
The dopamine. You need dopamine
They don't have
for the addiction cycle to work.
I do.
And we simply do not have adequate dopamine to do that, which is super fun to hear even the menfolk in our family talk about. Cocaine was way more boring than I was expecting. Like, but that's because we're part of that 10% of people who cocaine is simply not addicting, because you have to have certain processes going on in your body in order to have a physical addiction. And our bodies are apparently incapable of such things. So, yeah,
Benefits.
nothing is habit forming for us. Every doctor's like, now be careful, these are habit forming. Like, that has literally never happened to anybody in the last 150 years of our family. Like, medical documented, nobody can form a habit. And no one can form a chemical habit, because we've tried. We've definitely tried. Letdowns. So it's a funny there is another stuff. And I think it's cool because it really shows how diverse humans are as a group. That you can have people who like can easily become addicted to things, and you can also have people who like are physically incapable of becoming addicted to things. And I look forward to the next several hundred years of medical science research. It's going to be a wild ride. But I would love to be able to make a habit of anything. What is it they talk about? Neurodivergent people do not have habits, they have routines.
So true.
Yeah.
Like even my teeth brushing routine.
Right. I was literally just thinking about like, I
do it every day. Like I have never in the past like 10 years, I have never missed a day.
Yeah.
Except unless I was sick or something. But
Sure.
like, other than that.
Yeah. And yet you could easily
forget.
forget.
But like if I didn't have this routine,
right,
my teeth would never be brushed.
They
would be falling out of my head.
For like, I don't know, 20 years of my life, I had a routine of always brushing my teeth before I walked out of the house.
Mm.
And like every single day, if I was going out, brush my teeth because you don't want to
Yeah.
go out with bad breath. And yet, I can still easily realize it's 6 p.m. and I have forgotten to brush my teeth all day today. Let me go do that right now. Like, it's not that like, if I don't have certain like mental things that signify, like if I see the door, I will remember to go brush my teeth.
I was thinking about this earlier today because I was using the microwave and I'm like, this is such a neurodivergent thing I do. I have to put more time on the microwave than I need because I always stop it early. I can't let it go the entire time. So I always stop it like 20 seconds early, something like that. So I just put an extra 30 seconds on there. But the other thing is because I do that, I have to like cancel it out. So as soon as I open the door, I hit the button. So it's become such a not a habit, but just like but I could so forget like so easily.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just
Yeah,
like a one motion thing.
the
Like,
brain, it no braining. Like I I once worked in an office where every time you needed to use a computer, yeah, Megan got a haircut, Tom.
notice my haircut.
Look how
Let me
cute.
show it off again because oh
Yeah,
my gosh, it's so cute.
yeah. Um, where every time I used a computer, I had my own special PIN code to type in. And I was there like a year, and the tech guy was redoing stuff. And so he needed to log into my desktop interface. And he's like, "What is your PIN code?" And I honestly was like, "I do not remember, but my hand remembers. Hold up, let me." And there I am watching my, like, let me do it. Okay, so it's this. I literally didn't remember anymore, but my hand knew the muscle
Yeah.
memory. But I
Yeah.
was like, I have no idea what these numbers are. Oh my God. And he's just like, look at me like, what the hell? And I was like, my hand needs to know. I don't need to know. Because, like, I could easily type it in 20 times a day on different computers. So when you're typing it in,
Yeah.
I don't pay attention. It's just my hand does a thing. It does its own. It's like cousin, it does its own thing. Like, it's my coworker. Yes, it does look very different and very nice.
Gracias. Grazie. I speak two languages. Three languages, technically. Oh, so today I had the ADHD waiting thing from like 8 a.m. I was like sitting there waiting for 1 o'clock to hit so that we could get on the road. And um so when there was 4 hours left between when I was going to leave, I downloaded a book on Bard. Um, it was an Italian, like, what did they call it? Like, drive and drive and learn language, something like that. Let me look it up. Let's see if I can look it up without actually turning it on. Drive time Italian. And so it's almost exactly 4 hours long. So I was just practicing my Italian and crocheting until I got tired of it and I was like, okay, this is enough for me.
My niece needed a heating pad to put along near her ear because she has a hole in her eardrum.
I don't
Ow.
know.
Um, Not 100% sure what caused it. But also, she's not the only person in my family with a hole in their eardrum. I don't have one, but my mother does. I believe one of my other nieces does, because when she was younger, she kept getting such bad ear infections, and like they just wouldn't stop. Like they didn't know what caused them. Like, because she was the only one getting them. So like two of my nieces have holes in their in eardrums. What's with the hearing issues, guys? I would expect me to have some hearing. Like everybody assumed I would end up with hearing issues by now because of how loud I listen to music in my headphones. I'm like, no, I'm fine, thanks. But then I was talking to my sister for a little bit longer before she left. So that's why I disappeared for a minute there. Because also I had to find the heating pad.
Gotcha.
I was like, I know I have one because I bought it when I needed it for my
Yeah.
I think it was my kidney stone I needed it for. No. Something else I needed it for. And then I used it for my heating pad. Or for my kidney stone pain. What are you doing, Festus? He's just lounging on the floor.
He's just vibing.
Yeah, he is. He was trying to make me go to bed at some point because I gave Kitty Cup at like 7:30ish.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, "All right, Mom, it's been an hour. It's time for bed." I'm like, "This is why we wait."
Yeah.
Most of the time for Kitty Cup, because he eats the Kitty Cup, waits a little bit, and then he's like, "It's bedtime right now." I'm like, "No."
By the way, you can't see it, but I have a dachshund draped across an ankle.
Oh.
It's just fashionably draped. I have one warm ankle.
One warm ankle.
Oh, I got up because I needed dinner, so I made leek soup, which was delicious.
Nice. Yum.
And then I came back into the room to like eat it, and Nessie, she was like sitting right here staring at the computer screen like a human. Like I was so tempted. If I could have turned it on without her
Mhm.
moving, I would have turned on the camera so you guys could have like live streamed with her.
That would have been awesome.
That's
So,
adorable.
by the way, so the other night, there I am in bed. Okay, with both animals on, like no physical privacy, no personal space.
Oh man,
And Leia,
there's a hole in my pants.
cat, is in my arms, and she's kind of like she got her front paws on this shoulder, and I have become my father. I'm so glad he's not here to see that I become him in my middle age, because there I am playing on my phone while holding her, just like I used to like to be held by my father when I was like a little toddler.
It's great.
And like he used to read Newsweek magazine while holding me. And there and I'm playing my game. Anyway, so it's one of those freemium games, so you have ads. And I put it down to then just pet her for a minute because I'm not going to watch the ad, right? But then Leia started watching the ad because it had all of these little figures running around the screen that you're supposed to move, and I don't know, it was maybe like a fortress situation, something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know the exact one.
And she is like, "Ooh, what is this?" And I'm like, "Oh God, I am not getting her own tablet. No." So tempted though, of like, I thought about Hephaestus.
Festus in the Kindle,
Yes.
where he's just like, boop.
Yep, where you can and I was like, "No, Glory, no. My first children do not need screen time." So tempted.
Festus doesn't get it very often.
Because it's not that I don't want her to play. I'm worried about her turning on my phone.
That's fair.
Because, maybe hers, like, the batteries run out. So she's like, I'll just go to the next one. And
Like
her,
real children do.
yes. And that's what I'm worried about because they are like toddlers. Both of them, the dog and the cat, are like toddlers. And I'm genuinely like, I'm too, I'm already too old. I had old parents. I am an old parent. I'm old fashioned. And I'm like, children do not need screens. I would sooner get her a board book. I would sooner remember Pet the Bunny. Do you remember the Pet the Bunny board book with all the textures?
Mm-hmm.
I would sooner get Leia a board book with textures so she can play with that than I would let her have play with even one of my old tablets because we do have old tablets. And I'm like, no, I'm an old fashioned mom. Absolutely not. My children do not need screens. They could have books.
I hated the ones with the textures because I don't
Oh, I
like
love
textures.
Those were absolutely my favorite. Like when I was a kid, there was literally only Pat the Bunny. There wasn't other ones. All those other books came out way later
Yeah.
after I was no longer little. But I loved it so much. My mother took a fabric board book. So it's just like a book, but it's like quilted fabric.
Oh yeah.
And then she's hand applique sewed in various fabric textures. She literally went to the fabric store
Wow.
and was like, I just want to, you see this child? She's so adorable. Do you have scraps? And like the fabric ladies are like, we're just going to cut off little corners off the fabric and not charge my money. For like, the faux fur and the sparkly, like, so they were just literally just, oh, these are scraps. And they gave my mom a huge ball of them and like put them in a bag and like shoved it in her purse and said goodbye before their manager showed back up. And so my mother at night would watch like Cheers and Hill Street Blues and just hand sew these into this fabric book. So I had my own homemade like version of it and I loved it. And I had opinions about like the glittery, sparkly fabric and how it was so scratchy. And yet mom's like, should I pull that one out? I can rip that one out. And I'm like, no, don't touch it. I like to touch it and complain. Oh, Jackie, I hate it. And then keep touching it. But I loved those. I loved all those. And to this day, whenever I go to a fabric store, even Tom has noticed, like, why do you have to touch every single bolt, Glory? And I'm like, shut up. It's not illegal. It's not a crime in a fabric store to touch every flippin' bolt. But I have to touch every, like, yeah, that's right. That's where the autism actually comes out. But they don't care. You know how I know they don't care? I've mentioned it, and they're like, do you know how many people every day come in here and just touch everything? You are not even exceptional here. You are normal. And that is how I know it's perfectly acceptable to touch every single bolt of fabric at the store.
I mean, how
that's
else are you going to know if it's right for your project or not?
I am not assessing it like that. I am just touching it and walking by. Like,
I mean, but still.
on zoo.
But I mean, you could all like use that as an excuse if you ever needed to. Like,
I mean,
you
there
have
are
to.
stuff where it's like, ooh, feel it, come touch it with me. I have said
Every
that
soft one, I can't walk by.
If I see something
without-
soft, I have to touch it.
I said that to strangers. Come, hello, stranger, come touch this with me. And they're like, oh, this soft. Like, strangers, in fact, come touch it with me, stranger. Yes. Oh, wow.
I once started. I was at Costco and with my BFF, and she was looking for rugs, and I felt one, and I was like, "Oh, this one is so soft." And I got like 3 other people to like start touching it, and I was like,
Let us all touch it together.
it was very funny.
I mean, like, that is something I definitely like about America is if you are neurodivergent, you are so much more likely to move to another country than if you are neurotypical. And that is America is the land of immigrants.
So it's the land of neurodivergent people.
So it is the land of the most neurodivergent people. But because of that, it is also the land of the most culturally diverse people on the planet.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can I be upset on your behalf?
I would just be like, guess what you elected yourself to do? You get to clean all that up.
If someone goes missing, I don't know anything. What are we talking about?
If someone goes missing, I fully expect Meg
Ooh.
to move to Mississippi to live on my commune.
2 kittens have learned from their mother that inside the eggshells is the good stuff. So they see
yeah.
eggs and they go knock.
No. Maggie. Maggie, come live with me.
Oh no.
Eggs are so expensive.
Come bring Chi Nation to my house. Wow. That's a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
As
I said, Maggie, I don't think Mississippi has an extradition agreement with Colorado, so just saying. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they don't.
Did you just?
I don't live in Ole Miss. What are you talking about? I think you'd be the altitude down here where we're in a valley. Hattiesburg is in a valley. Ole Miss is North Mississippi. What? What is that? That is wrong side of the state, babes. We're lucky to be at sea level. Fun fact, I think the highest point in the entire state of Mississippi is still less than 2,000 feet above sea level. Oh, by the way, Megan.
Yes.
What is the California goodbye?
Yeah.
Like we were talking about the Midwestern goodbye, right? And you say, oh, California has a version?
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, just like you kind of get further apart from each other, but you never leave.
You never stop talking.
So that is not a Midwest goodbye.
Yeah. So you're yelling across a parking lot? Is that how this works?
No, it's more like, you have your regular conversation distance, but like every so often you'll like take a step back and you'll get your purse and stuff and you'll get prepared to go, but you'll still be talking and you just keep talking and you keep talking and then eventually maybe like an hour later
You're gonna give your sissy a run for her money. I'm being a sass master. Yeah.
I like the Midwestern where if you go, oh, and you hit your knees, they know you mean it.
Sometimes that you're already in your truck.
Yeah, they'll ope even in the truck. Ope, and then they
But the person is on the literally next to your truck, leaning on the window.
Yeah, so you can't speed away because they'll fall.
Yeah. Because the Midwest goodbye starts at the table
Yes.
or at the couch,
yes.
depending on where you were at in the house.
Yes.
And then it progresses room by room to the
Yes.
front door. You continue the conversation at the
Yeah.
front door. Like you each stage you
Yeah.
you do it.
then,
And then as you're putting your shoes on and you're putting
Yep.
your coat on, you just continue the conversation. But then you carry it to the porch.
right. Yeah.
Continue the conversation. You get almost to the truck. So you're at your truck, but you're not in your truck yet, and you're continuing the conversation.
Yeah.
And then you get in the truck, and then you're still
Holy
continuing the conversation. And at every stage, you're saying goodbye.
Right.
So some
Every
people
stage.
do
And then
that.
you turn the engine on and you're still talking.
Some people do that, but those are only the people who like came to California.
right. Because they're
Yeah.
not.
Like,
They're performing
but so,
the Midwest
but
goodbye.
but it's kind of
Midwestern goodbye.
influenced California. But we like let's say you're going out for coffee somewhere. You'll be at the table and you'll get ready to say good. You'll start saying your goodbyes, but then you'll start another conversation. Like, you'll just keep talking, but like maybe at some point you'll stand up because you really need to go. Like you were supposed to leave like 45 minutes ago or something like that.
No.
And you just keep getting farther apart.
Yeah.
Until eventually it just is like, okay, now we have broken the bond and we can separate.
So, yeah. No, the Midwestern goodbye.
You're
you
like
keep
side by
talking-
side the whole time.
You keep talking about saying goodbye. The whole
Occasionally
time.
we do comment on
And it's like,
we're trying to
me, like, I've literally watched conversations where it's 4 hours of talking about saying goodbye.
Come here. Come here.
While also intermixing other, oh, did I tell you this? Did I tell you about this? Oh, that's right, I forgot to tell this. While you're also talking about saying goodbye.
see it's sort of similar because we do like we talk about how we're trying to leave and say goodbye, but we don't actually get around to it for a while. But we get further apart.
Like, I mean, like, I think it's another flavor of neurodivergent goodbye. But it is more trying to get to the point. The California goodbye is a bit more on business point.
See well, because everyone is so busy here. You're always rushing.
I've never, California has the busiest people.
We are the busiest, relaxed people ever.
With, quite honestly, the worst time management. But nevertheless, the busiest people with the worst time management I've ever seen in the entire country. Versus, like in New York, they get the most done with like the least. Like they're like, I'm not doing anything, and then they get 6 things done.
Yeah.
So it's sort of the opposite, but like all of it is flavors of neurodivergent.
Yeah.
Midwestern, Southern, East Coast, West Coast. It's just all flavors of neurodivergent because, again, possibly there is no country more neurodivergent than America because we have hundreds of years of immigrants.
Hi.
And no one is more likely to be an immigrant than a neurodivergent person. I think it's something like half of all neurodivergent people have like in surveys are willing to immigrate versus I think it's something like less than 20% of neurotypical people are willing to immigrate even under the most dire circumstances.
Neurotypical people are so strange.
They are. They're the weirdos. I do believe that.
Every time I hear something about like what neurotypical people do, I'm just like, but why? Like, are you purposefully making yourself miserable? Like,
yeah, they're fine with it.
It just
We've always done it this way, so this is how we'll always do it, even if that means nobody's happy. Yeah, it's wild.
I don't understand it. Like it literally baffles my mind.
Agreed.
It is something I think about frequently. It's just neurotypicals. Just why?
Somebody's got to be weird, so they are.
True.
It helps the rest of us go, oh, wow. But for the grace of God. Like, sorry. I honestly feeling a little spicy today. By the way, Kat, I'm going to send you a link. There was a very cool Associated Press video. There was a live stream of the full moon over, I think, the Parthenon, rising over the
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'll send it to you too, Megan, if you want.
Sure.
It was beautiful, but honestly, the first 40 minutes, nothing happens. The sun hasn't set. Like,
Okay. That's fair.
but so I just fast forwarded,
Yeah.
and about like 48 minutes in, you then start seeing this gorgeous moon slowly rise up, and it's like, it's cool. It's like, I'm so glad somebody filmed this because it was so pretty. It was like yes, I can see this is why they built this here on this spot.
Yeah.
For this, because this is so cool. And
So
I think what you can see is right there. It's beautiful.
So I think every time Duolingo is like, "You haven't done your stuff today," it cracks me up. Like, look at how panicked he is. Like, oh my gosh, how dare you?
Oh no, you
How
haven't
dare
done it. It's like I thought that the Duolingo bird died anyway. So
He came back to life.
Yeah, he's kind of
Like,
a jerk.
it was a temporary death. He's kind of like Jesus now.
The Duolingo bird threatening me makes me want to do it less.
yeah, same.
That's all I'm
It's
saying.
really funny when Spence, she and I have a friend streak going,
Mhm.
and so when she sends the note, like it's like, do you want to send a notification to remind your friend to do the thing? And it just it goes, yo, do your Duolingo, or it's like, how dare you let our streak die? And I'm like, I won't let our streak die, Spence.
Whereas I am the
So
opposite of,
effective on
don't
me.
threaten me.
Oh, how much Snapchat keeps like you're about to lose your streak, and I'm like, go suck a bag.
Yeah, you're never. No one gets a streak from me.
But I mean, you
on
saw
anything.
my streak on there. Like
When I
those
was in
things are
high
effective
school,
for
I
me.
had like the like Snapchat streak. I had a pretty good Snapchat streak with some of my friends, but that's because I saw them every day and we were Snapchatting at lunch.
I hate like the Snapchat thing. It has to be like by the first at the time the first person sends it 24 hours later, kind of. And it's like all my friends are morning people, and I am an evening person. This will never work. Do not pin your hopes and dreams of a streak on me. I am not the person that will deliver that for you.
Not today. I
Never.
haven't even opened my Snapchat in months. It's like, hey, you know you have Snapchats, right? And I was like, probably. And they're all from Glory and Tom. I open it up sometimes and I just binge kitty content.
I mean, let's be honest. That's all I'm posting is dog and cat stuff. And I mean, like Tom and I do those AI filters, you know.
I believe
Yeah.
it still has that feature though.
But we do it because we're amused by the results we get.
Yeah.
Now, Maggie's husband is on Snapchat, and he knows the right stuff. I can't remember how. It was like, who is it? That you, Maggie? And it was like, no, I'm her husband. And so he does look at the stuff I post that I, post
I
for
love
friends.
this with him.
He never interacts. He never comments. Nothing. I can see that he's seen it. Like, well, I hope he's keeping her up to date on.
Yeah, I opened
adorable
Snapchat to
animal
see
pictures.
what popped up was a picture Glory sent me a month ago.
He is, she says.
Excellent. That's I hoped and I assumed that he was understanding the assignment of he should be occasionally going, look, Maggie, it's your friend. It's dog.
He's such a The other day, for some reason,
Do
I
I need to
thought
start
that
sending
Maggie's
him
daughter was older
the
than me.
AI filters too, Maggie? Should I start sending it to him? Like, hey, let's see what you
So
got.
I had, for some reason, I thought Maggie's daughter, like her oldest, was older than me. No, I'm older than her daughters.
Yeah.
I thought, like, I was thinking it was like by like a year or two, and all, like the oldest I thought was like a year or two older than me. No, I'm older than all of her children. I was like, oh. He uses it just to track the girls.
Mhm.
See, from friends. I don't think my father would know how to use Snapchat. I barely know how to use Snapchat. Okay, my dad is better at
Well,
emojis
like,
than I
so somebody sends you a picture of them, and you click on that little spot so that you can then use the same filter and see what you look like, and then you comment on that of like, so Tom has the most sassy comments about you look like you're waiting to romance a woman who owns a dragon, and I have questions, but also you go girl. Like that is Tom's comments, and my comments are like, why is my neck so long? And also, why do all these filters keep making me blonde? Like, it doesn't do that to Unity. Unity also has brown hair, and she is usually have brown hair in these, but me, it always makes me blonde, no matter the filter, no matter the kind of filter, it always wants to make me blonde, and I don't understand why am I blonde in everything
That's fair.
when I am in fact a secret ginger. So, never makes me
I talk to him more than me, and I'm the mom. So funny enough is I'm pretty sure my sisters message my stepdad more often than my mom
Mm-hmm.
because most of the time he's the one who's able to go like
Yeah.
pick
Go
the
get
thing up or
yeah.
pick somebody up. But like it got to a point where they just made a group chat so that my mom also sees the messages.
Like let me tell you, I personally believe grown ass men are so much more teenage girls
Absolutely.
than adult
Yeah.
women are. Adult women are not teens, but grown men, they are the ones who definitely should be going for the spa day with the girls to go get their mani pedis. Like, men are into that way more than grown ass women.
I'd rather stay home.
Yeah. But men are like, let's go get mani pedis. Let's go get clay facial treatments. Like, I think the world would be better off if teenage boys could be teenage girls.
It's fair.
Like, if they could all just, I don't know what that would be, wear short skirts and glitter lip gloss. I don't know. But whatever that aesthetic is, I think that's what men secretly all want.
I can picture it.
Shall we do our second sprint?
Sure.
Sure.
All right. Oh, look, a meadow.
Oh look, it matches our thumbnail.
All right. Good luck, everybody. And we will see you on the flip side. Me bada beep. Me bada bibada bibada beep. Me bada boo. Me bada bibada me bada boo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How did everybody do?
You know,
Yeah.
I had a fudge bar. Watch some book.
I mostly just existed.
That's fair and very valid.
I wish I had more energy. But I got the poem up and scheduled to go out on Monday, and that is something and a valid reason why I'm tired.
Yeah.
I did all that. Like that takes, I don't know, like 40 steps. I even got that poem edited and it was like multiple revisions to get it.
Damn.
Yeah, like this one needed some work, but it got done. And something. Girl, yes. Yeah. Girl, yeah. Oh, and I did send Maggie's husband a Snapchat with one of the AIs. Send it to Maggie because it's listed. His phone number is listed as Maggie's. So we'll see. I would love if he could like use one of the cats or something.
I have no idea where they're at. Hefes just kept trying to get me to fill his bowl with more kitty cup, and I'm like, sir, you've already had kitty cup.
Maggie, I do the same thing with my meatballs. Like, so last week, Tom got like 5 or 6 pounds of ground beef, and we made a whole thing of meatballs. And then I baked them and then froze them so that I could too. So, like, that spaghetti meatballs with the pressure cooker, those were meatballs we had made the previous week. And I still have half a sack left. This week, I did a kindness for myself and I made tuna salad and chicken salad in quart containers and put them in the fridge so that whenever I need to eat protein,
There you go.
I can just scoop some out, put it on bread, put it on crackers.
Speaking of tuna, my mom wanted tuna casserole essentially, but like on the stovetop.
Yeah.
And she didn't realize that the tuna we had I can't eat.
Yep.
And then I went to like I was about to get it. I was like, wait, she said tuna. I need to read the can.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very glad I did.
Oh, I'm so glad.
It's one of the vegetable broth ones. And I was like, Mom, I can't eat this. She was like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
It's tuna and water. I was like, yeah, they put vegetable broth in it now. She's like, well, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
So she was like, well, it's a good thing we still have leftover spaghetti.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. So the next was it the next day? I think so. But it was the day that like I stayed home sick.
Mm-hmm.
The first Wednesday. She came home from work and she was like, are you not feeling? I was like, I've been puking. But she's like, oh. Well, I was doing some research. And so she comes into the living room because I was in the living room chair because I didn't dare come down all the way downstairs.
Yeah.
Wednesday, just because I had spent 45 minutes nonstop. Like I couldn't leave the bathroom for 45 minutes just because.
Yes.
So I didn't dare come. Like I managed to come downstairs and change my clothes because I was literally dressed to go to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, I need to change my clothes. And something not this, something comfortable. And I just sat in a chair, unless I needed to run. But so she had like a whole grocery bag. And she's like, this one, and then this one, And then I found this one.
Good job.
She's like, and I read them because she looked them up, and then she read, and then she physically looked it up.
Mhm.
She also had brought home. She didn't know I was sick at all, and she had just been like, and I also got you some of the Dinty Moore chicken and dumplings because that doesn't have onion in it,
Excellent.
so I can eat it. It's the only store-bought soup I've been able to actually eat, besides the cream and mushroom skewers.
Mm-hmm. By the way, back to the tuna.
Yeah.
There are only two brands of tuna I can eat right now. Safe Catch and the Target brand. The Target house brand of tuna skipjack are both tuna in water rather than broth. So that's what we use. So I don't know if Myers carries.
My mom brought home a couple of different ones.
Okay, but she did find some that just say in water, like in the ingredients.
She did have to get some of the tuna and olive oil ones.
Yeah.
Because they were some of the ones she could get. Because she grabbed a variety of them that she could find. Because I think there's 4 different ones she managed to find at Meijer actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
To see which one. She's like, none of them are the cheap ones. She's
No.
like, these are all the expensive ones.
You know why?
It's because the cheaper ones are all canned in the same facilities.
And the vegetable broth that they're using has legumes in it so that it will up the protein on the ingredient list, even though they're using lower quality tuna. That's why the ones in just canned in pure
That's why they say
water,
they have soy in them.
Yeah. That's why the ones in pure water are of higher quality and so are more expensive. Yep. But technically speaking, we still sometimes purchase the tuna in vegetable broth for Leia because she is spoiled now and will not eat the wet cat food. She only wants for her wet, her Friday night Shabbos meal.
My cat doesn't like tuna. My cat, he honestly prefers not to eat human food.
Leia,
he likes rice though.
Leia only likes tuna and salmon.
She doesn't like the canned chicken at all?
She doesn't even like real chicken. She will not. She'll sniff it.
Huh.
She doesn't want it all. It's just tuna and salmon.
Maybe.
Bye-bye. Tuna and salmon. And so Tom will still buy the cheaper, tuna in broth, and he eats it sometimes. So, literally just open a can and eat it. And also Leia. And so when he opens a can for himself, Leia's like, I am right here. And it's like, you've got to share. She doesn't understand. She's a toddler.
Yeah, Hephaestus doesn't he likes shredded cheese.
Yes.
And he likes rice. My cat genuinely likes rice. Because so the food we give Buddy is occasionally we give him actual dog food, but we make him rice and ground turkey. Yeah. And then sometimes my mom will throw in some frozen veggies, the veggies he sometimes he likes carrots in it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes he likes it depends on the dog's mood if he'll eat it with the veggies in it.
Well, it probably depends on how his stomach's feeling at that day. It's the same, probably similar reason of you of sometimes you can eat vegetables, but sometimes your gut is absolutely not. Since let's be honest, while you and Buddy are not the same species.
Yeah. And we have very different issues with our guts. His is because somebody poisoned him with antifreeze.
Yeah.
Whereas my gut's just rude. But yeah. I would love to just devour a salad.
Yeah.
But the other week,
every time I eat salad with homemade ranch, I think about you of I'm eating this for Cat too.
Savor that for me.
I do. Oh, I relish the crunchiness of the romaine for you.
I just
I am.
lettuce is like for anyone who doesn't know, when I was a little kid, Glory has heard this before. I would literally take leaves of like either iceberg lettuce or romaine lettuce and just like a guinea pig.
Yeah.
And I
Remember,
genuinely like vegetables.
when I was a little girl, like a toddler,
Yeah.
that was let us eat lettuce. Amen.
Which, hey, if you want to let us eat lettuce, amen, shirt or mug,
Yeah.
check
With
out
the
Coffee Bunny Cafe.
cutest guinea pig.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got Giz on it. It's in like we have an in memory, like it's in part in memory of Giz, but also this is the Glory one, and then there's an actual Giz memoriam one. But the other week, I ordered Subway, and my stepdad picked it up for me on his lunch break, and just because he comes home on his lunch break, and when I order food like that, I order enough for like more than one meal because it's a sub, and I'll order like 2 footlongs, which would cover like 3 meals, or a footlong and like a 6-inch. So I had ordered a 6-inch meal and a footlong sub as well. So I ate the 6-inch, yes, as like my lunch that day. And then for dinner, I was like, I'm probably gonna eat like half of it. I ended up eating the whole thing, and I got lettuce, green peppers, black olives, on both of them. So I accidentally over veggie'd myself from a 7.5. Yes, let us eat lettuce. Amen. And baby Glory.
Mm-hmm.
And the guinea pig is drawn by yours truly.
I think they're the cutest.
I do want to go through when I've got some brain power one day and add some more variants to it of like more options, more things you can get those on. Eek eek. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Gizmo C.
Yes.
I still have not taken his cage down.
I understand. Yeah, so we have been broadcasting for 2.5 hours.
Yes, it is
It's
time.
about time for us to say goodnight for the week.
Sassy, do you want to say goodbye? No? Okay.
No.
She just looked at me like,